Major term, we finally have landed in this beautiful but remote place. Good, Captain Kick. I'm really happy. Do you think we will find the knife that we are looking for? Well, I'm not sure about that because there are some issues here in this crazy place. Basically, they use knives in a, let's say, weird way. What do you mean weird? Well, they use knives to chop down trees. Chop down trees? You mean they use something as little as this instead of something like this to chopping down trees? Yes, sir. And unfortunately, that's not all the issues that we have here. It's not the weirdest thing? Well, they use knives even for survival. That's good. They hunt, they chase the animals, and they scare them away and defend themselves with knives. That sounds good. Yes and no. The problem is that 90% of the population lives in cities, so they don't hunt and they eat processed food. But that's not all. I mean, they use knives even for EDC in the sense they carry every day. Well, wait, the magic thing is coming off. Well, that sounds good. It's not too bad. It means that they use knives, they know how to use them, and maybe we will find the knife that we are looking for. Well, everyday carry, but in major parts of the world, they are not allowed to carry knives. So basically, they go to the pubs and they carry little toys folded, and even that is not legal. And basically, they become like toys or jewelry. That's what the knife is, basically. But I think that we might have found the one that we are looking for, with just straight lines, beautiful, double blade, one after the other. And but I think it was made something like 40 years ago, in 1983. These creatures are weird. They didn't evolve in 40 years. Well, yeah, even that. Well, yes, they evolve, but still some of them think that the Earth is flat. And basically, what they are doing now, they are waiting for an artificial intelligence to take place of their stupidity. I guess it's not gonna be easy, but we need to find that beautiful knife. Let's go to places and beyond. And guys, here it is. I found the knife that they were looking for. This knife that feels like it's coming really from another world, and maybe Captain Kirk would have used in order to discover new places and defend himself from strange creatures. And here you have it. I mean, this is the Geometer IX. It is by Bruno Bruna, nickname Graciut. The steel is the CPM 154 that back then was the best you could find, basically. And this particular knife was made in early 2000s, 2006, 2008, but the original design was of 1983. And here you have it. I mean, it is straightforward. The feeling that you have when you see something like this, you immediately see that it's something very innovative and beautiful at the same time. Here you have the mark of the maker, Graciut. And as you can see, it is all straight lines. And Just remember, this geometric knife was made, the first one, in 1983. Since then, it has been, I'm not saying copied, but many have taken inspiration from this design. Like more recently, if you have a look at the incredible, beautiful knife of Jean-Pierre Potvin, a Canadian knife maker who makes incredible knives. And for sure, some of the design that he's using are at least inspired by Graciut. There is not much I think that we should explain with this knife. Apart from, I can tell you something that you cannot see maybe from the images. I can tell you that this part are two blades, both with an edge. And I'm going to try to come a little bit closer, as you can see. And there is a beautiful work that the maker has done on the steel to make even more evident all the straight lines. Even with this reflective part that reflects the light in this way, the work, it is with everything is like a flowing line. The handle itself is all geometric with triangles, squares, and so on. And maybe you have noticed the only part that is curved is this one. And it goes with the reason why he chose even carbon fiber, titanium, for the handle. He told me basically that yes, he wanted to make a beautiful artistic knife, but at the same time, he wanted to make a knife that was nice to feel even in the hand. So carbon fiber was to make the handle light, and of course this curve to have the finger to stay in the right position without having the problem of a straight line. And I have to tell you, the overall feeling in the hand is of a real knife. I mean, I know I'm saying something obvious now, but it looks really pretty, and you wouldn't think that this could be used as a knife, but it feels even a tool, not just a beautiful object. For sure, this is more towards art than something that you would use, and I don't think this has ever been used. Maybe to cut some salami, which is not bad. Still, the fact that the feeling is of a useful knife gives even more the idea of a knife for someone that is maybe not of this world, or who has to travel to different worlds, like Captain Kirk. This is one of those of the knives that is going to be present at the Sharp Art exhibition that I'm organizing with other knives. I'm going to show you now from above. And I bought this one because it's part of history, not just of Italian knife making, but of knife makers and collectibles in general. I think Graciut is not probably didn't get enough attention as much as he deserves, because he has been simply an innovative knife maker. I will finish here this video, but I have other knives that are coming now that are for the exhibition that I can't wait to show you. So with this, I send you the usual big hug. Ciao to all of you, and see you next time. Ciao!